Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we are going to be having a brand new story. Yes, and by that I'm lying, we're probably going to be doing a page 2 partner again, but there's always Raw Yellow Cyrus, Obelisk Blue Blair, and Angry Bastion. But I don't think today is their day, so why don't we focus on another partner? We got Viper of the Sneck. We got Night Shroud, but we already did Night Shroud. We have Jagger, the Gambler, Yasmin, Titano, Dox, Banner Regular. We've almost done all the Shadow Riders. We just need to do Banner Regular and Kagemaru. And that's it. All right. Well, out of all these characters, the one I'm most interested to partner with is Yasmin. Yeah, we're going to try out Yasmin. So Yasmin, let's see how we do together. It's X, right? Okay, yes, it's X. Yasmin, let's see how we do together. We're going to be known as the Crypt Keepers, which is definitely where your where Gravekeepers were referenced from. Also a fun old show from back in the day. Horror show. All right, let's go. The Crypt Keeper. Let's do this. All right, Yasmin. Are you awake? Yeah, I'm awake. So, Yasmin is a character that is a bit interesting as she does not like allowing her partner to use the graveyard. So I need to make a deck that has nothing to do with banishing and nothing to do with using the graveyard. Also, it might be good to use a deck that's based around spellcasters because she likes spellcasters. So we're going to do this before I decide to truly synergize with her deck by using essentially the same one. So Dark Magician of Chaos is just a solid spellcaster monster. We can run that. Magician of Black Chaos is that's a tough monster to run. Let's try someone else. Legendary, no. Sandwich, I wish. They're both banned. Well, Sangan is technically not banned, so maybe. Magical Marionette, no. Tricky, maybe. The Great Dizard. Yeah, I've not run in that zombie deck. Not yet, anyway. Geico, the Ghost Destroyer. Get in here. Even if I can't banish with you, you're still an 18 beater, which is also a dark monster, which also comes in handy. Is there anything powerful? A powerful spellcaster I can use. That one's not bad. That one's kind of bad. None of these will work with her is the problem. They're just basic. Specifically, she does like dark spellcasters if there is a choice of spellcaster to use. I guess I could run Dark Magician Girl, but there wouldn't be much worth to it. I don't want to run another Dark Magician deck. Am I going to think about a Skull Knight deck? Oh, God. Oh, weird. Yeah, that would be weird. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Tainted Wisdom and Ancient Brain? Sure. Sure. We're just going to freaking do that. With no intention of actually pulling it off naturally. Alright, Skilled Dark. No, I only run one. I only have one enemy. Or one anyway. Is there any dark spellcasters I can really use? Dark Red Enchanter. That actually could be used in a burn deck. It's not the worst idea. Huh. You know what? Maybe I'll try that instead. I'll keep the fusions in there for fun, but I'll try that instead. So Dark Red Enchanter, Shadow Priestess is the easy choice. Good dark spellcaster. And they don't all have to be dark, but if we can get a good amount of dark spellcasters, that would be helpful. A Rapid Fire Magician is fine. There's not really much. Dark Archetype. When the Scar destroyed by balance into the graveyard, yeah, why not? That'll work. As long as I'm the one that's making that happen, yeah, that'll totally work. Ebon, nah. Gravekeeper Spy, that works with her really well, so let's throw it in there, even if I don't know if I'm going to use any other Gravekeepers. Exodia, yeah, just the head, though. Let me just get a little head of Exodia, not a big one. It doesn't look like I'm going to have a lot of beater monsters. That is going to prove to make this difficult, isn't it? Summoning Priest. No, I don't want to use Summoner Priest with this deck. Vassal, absolutely not. Lucky, Witch's Apprentice, classic. You know what? It's a classic card. We might get some use out of that with Dark Archetype. PD the Dark Clown is something I like to use personally. It fits my clown motif. I will be throwing away cards, guys. Let's just let me use what I want for now. Old Vindictive, Apprentice. Apprentice is going to be our floater. Of course, Mystic Tomato wouldn't be a bad idea. And then we make an idea based on that. When this card is destroyed, you gain control of one monster on your opponent's field. Really? It doesn't even say by battle. Oh, throw that in there. For sure, Z's. Okay, looks like I found as many dark spellcasters as I could that are decently worthwhile. What about the Mutant Mind Master? That's not great. It has a use, and it can work with some traps and spells, but overall, we're not thinking about using many traps in this deck, if any traps. Okay, so I need to keep kind of the beaters. We're going to throw out the tricky. We're going to throw out... throw out a Gravekeeper's Guard. Throw out one of the Witch's Apprentice. The rest of these, just way too many choices. Throw out the Old Vindictive and Apprentice Magicians. Throw out... I don't want to throw away... I don't really want to throw away PD, even though I might. Throw out all the Dark Archetypes. Maybe. Because if I'm thinking about making this a spell-heavy deck, then... throw out one Dark Red Enchanter. Keep those. Keep those. Maybe I don't use PD for this deck. Yeah, you know what, PD? I love you. But I'd rather have Mystic Tomato. Not to insult you. It's just a fact. Because I could use Mystic Tomato with way more monsters, and my partner can actually get some use out of that. Alright. Let's say that's the focus for this deck instead. Now we're going to run into cards that have to do with spell counters. So now we're going to... well, that says counter. Is that... yeah, that's what it means. Okay, let's see what do these cards do with spell counters. Spell Chronicle, no. Space Gate, no. Six Samurai United, no. Shield Recovery, no. Realm of Light, no. Megaton Cannon, maybe. Magical Reflector, select one spell card that remains on the field and put one spell counter on it. That's not what I intend. Diamond Dust, no. Cupid's Kiss, no. Okay, so these aren't going to do it. Fine then, let's focus on a different thing first. Let's go to the search menu. And we're going to specifically care about spellcasters first. A card that mentions spellcasters. And it'll be worthwhile. Okay, spell. That's good enough. Okay, look at spells. No, 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 no. Maybe, but she's going to use a field spell, so no. No, no. Maybe, no. Yes, I only have two. That's a huge... ah, man, I wish I had three of those. Magical Blast, no, but maybe. No, but maybe. That's a weird thing to say as well. You know what? Throw in one Magical Blast. We're not going to have much to work with here. Now we're going to go to spell cards in general. Let's start with normal spells. And we're just going to add the best ones for the situation. So... Thunder Crash, destroy all your monsters. Yeah, that's cool. Warrior Lady, Unchosen, a Shallow Grave. Honestly, with Gravekeeper... oh, I don't want to use any Revival. Let's try not to use any Revival with this deck. Which does make it a harder deck to use. Okay, Swords, it's classic. We'll just throw that in. This deck can fall apart easily, so having Swords will be nice. When this card is destroyed, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Soul Take, Soul Release, Soul Peer, Soul. A lot of Soul cards. Smashing Ground is a classic, might come in handy given our weak cards. Xian Spa, Shield Recovery. Selvage, Ruthless Denial, Royal Tribute, Rosebud, Ritual, Ryoku. Shielding with Sword isn't even bad for this deck. It's something. Restructor, Revolution, Rhoda. Reasoning, that's some special summons from the deck, so that does work against Necro Valley. That's good. Raime, Question, Psychokinesis, Primal Seed, Power Bond, Pot of Avarice. I could use Pot of Avarice with this deck. I'm running 23 monsters after all. Over Destiny, Ukazi, Omajama Dala, Reasoning, Nobleman of Crossout and Extermination. The Mystic of Boxes. Interesting. That might come in handy. I might go with a more basic creature swap though. Monster Reborn. I did not go through 100 floors to ignore that card. Miracle Fusion, Miracle Dig, Mind Control. Yeah, it's not bad. That card is not bad at all. Alright, Megaton Magical Cannon, which also could be good, given that we're running a spell counter monster, but no. Magical Mallet, Magical Blast, Magical, yep, all this magical stuff. Lightning Vortex, it's just a classic, it'll come in handy at some point. Knight's Title, Instant Fusion, Hot Sauce Bottle, Hero. Heavy Storm is a must, Harpies would be nice. Hammer Shot, Gold Sarcophagus. This deck doesn't really require that. Goblin Thief, Giant Trunade, always a must, super handy. Gather Your Mind is usable with this kind of deck. It's not great, but it's usable. Fossil Fusion, Foolish Burial. That one I have to be careful with. Yeah, the Fisher, Final, Fifth, Fiends. Fiend Sanctuary is a usable card. Throw that in there. You know, throw two of those in there just in case. Ready then. It looks like... Yeah, I think I found what I wanted. I guess I could run Creature Swap, but let's hold off. Card Destruction, nah. Brain Control, maybe. I might run a Brain Control. Allure of Darkness, definitely. Alright, next we're going to go to Forbidden Limited List, and we're going to get all those little one-of cards that we could really use. Alright, we're going to use... It's funny, Scapegoats actually has some value. We're not going to... I mean, I added Monster Reborn, but that's okay. It's not like she's always going to get Necro Valley, and it's just too good of a card to say no to, especially if I'm going to do single duels. Yeah, I guess I did get kind of the cream of the crop when it comes to these cards, didn't I? Oh, and there's the World Decrees I need. Okay, there we go. So, this is a deck. I would not call it successful yet. It is a deck. We'll drop one Fiend Sanctuary, and we will drop one... one Rapid Fire. Okay. This is a deck, and yes, we'll just have those fusions for funsies. We're going to try it out. I'm going to call it... the Crimson deck. So, with our Crimson deck, we're going to see how it works. Yes, we're going to be saving over the Big Mac attack from our... God, when did we make that? We made that back in 2025, April. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Oh, Hungry Burger with a Ritual Attack. What was I thinking? All right, let's see what the Crimson deck can do. Sorry that took me a minute, but, you know, people said they wanted to see deck building. That's a basic concept of it. All right, Blair is a first opponent. Ugh, let's do it. Yes, I know, this is really dumb of me, but let's test out a brand new deck with a brand new partner that we have no information on against one of the strongest duelists at this school, teamed up with Damon, which is just good at support. He's not good in a single duel. He's like a basic level 1 duelist. In a tag duel, I would consider him at least level 4, given all the support he does for his partner. Alright, my partner, however, started with, yeah, they did get their field spell. Morphine Jar with your field spell is a brutal combo, not gonna lie. Yeah, you could just summon a 2k beater. That's probably safe. Unless she has her field spell. Yeah, you might as well use that now. That's fine. Like I said, unless she has her field spell. Blair ain't got nothing. Alright, one trap to scare me. That doesn't scare me that much. Ooh, I have Magical Dimension. That's really good. I do have my Royal Decree, but it will not come in handy. I don't really want to lose the buff, but if that's a Mirror Force, I'll regret it forever. I would regret it forever. You know what? Sorry, Necro Valley. It was. Wow. Wow! I am good at video game. Magical Dimension. The reason we're doing this now, which sounds a little weird, is because she does have Raikou in her deck. And I want to ensure that I don't get hit by Raikou. And I want to get my boss monster out now. Yeah. It was... Wow! It's like a freaking psychic. Holy crap. I called the Mirror Force and the Raikou. This powers up my Dark Red Enchanter. Here's one spell counter. That's great. That's absolutely great. Yeah, the only time I've ever really seen Dark Red Enchanter, I made it a boss monster for Bakura in the Master era very early on. Sadly, the AI did not really know how to use it, but it still got him like top 4 in a 64 character tournament, so I can't say it was bad. And I took over half their life away, and Damon has to be the way they come back. Every play I made was the right one. Slash draw, what? I mean, I doubt he's gonna... There's no way it's 4 cards away. Yeah. There ain't no way. And thanks to my Royal Decree, my partner can just play the game. They don't have to use any effects. Yeah, that's fine. That's game. We won. Wow. Turn 5 victory against Blair, which her start was insanely strong. Blair had Mirror Force and Raikou as her starting play. We just had the cards to counter it, and we used the cards to counter it despite destroying my partner's Necro Valley strategy. It ended up being super worth. Oh, 2 Slifer Reds. That's much better. Even though if we lose to you guys after beating Blair, I'm going to... that's just ridiculous. So Yasmin, that's one of the best starts we could have ever had. It's like, hey guys, I'm trying out a new deck with a new partner against Blair. And we won on turn 5. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, let's see how we do again together. Ooh, you have your best start. Gravekeeper Spy is probably the best starting card she has. MST is also really nice. Ooh, that's a good card. Not as good as, you know, Gravekeeper Spy, but it's a good card. So, this is one of the reasons why I was willing to run Dark Red Enchanter. I'm able to actually use the fact that she gets so many of these monsters. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to normal summon this because it's the same attack points as him. I don't think he'd TT. When this card's normal summon, put 2 spell counters on it each time. Okay, yeah. So now I got my 2 spell counters. Now I can MST. So here's the fun part about my deck. Dark Red Enchanter throws cards to the grave, and her Necro Valley makes sure they stay there. So we combo that together into just some evil, evil plays. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards, and I'm going to do that. And there we go. And I'm going to do that. This is exactly why this is what the deck is supposed to do. We're getting everything about what the deck is supposed to do. No, we're not going to use your effect because we're actually just going to, and this is why we run Mind Control, to make it so our opponent's field is open, even if they had a face-down monster, and empower up my boss monster, and then we use, oh wait, did I already say I Tribute Summoned? And then we use Royal Decree for safety, and then we go in for insane damage. Look at this. Sure, I leave them a tribute, but I don't think I care. I really... Oh, wow, he had Justy Break. If I didn't do if I didn't have that... No, I would have Mind Controlled, but we might have been Justy Breaked later if she didn't leave me MST. Alright, main phase 2, you can have your card... Well, end phase, you can have your card back. Yeah, spies are in a little bit of trouble. Our monster's at 3,200 attack, by the way, on turn 1. And it's only going to get stronger as they play cards. That's a bummer. It's a classic card, but they do kill... Oh, I get to choose. Oh, never mind. Sorry, it's not what I remember. Dude, every time you play a spell, you just make me stronger. Do you not understand what's happening here? I'm at 4,100 attack. You didn't even set a trap. There's no reason to world decree. My partner might do it, but I don't want to show it off, but who cares at this point? Monster Reborn, just get whatever you want. Korochin, sure. You can do whatever you want. My monster... Okay, well... I was hoping to do a ton of damage, but let's see what you throw away. That's one of his boss monsters, for sure. That's your boss monster, for sure. So that is her strongest card. Gravekeeper's Chief is her boss. Ah, this warrior lady, damn it. It might have been okay if you kept the attack points and you attacked in a different order, but you attacked in the worst order. It's understandable because you thought they might have 2,000 defense, especially with the field spell. It just didn't work out that way. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll clean up. Oh, that's adorable. You're powering us up in order to summon... Oh, Quagar Hercules! Oh, you're adorable. Oh my gosh. 2,100 attack with the Banner of Courage. I love it. I love it. Are you proud of yourself? You should be. Alright, well, I'm just going to MST to buff up my monster even further. Now that I have 9 spell counters, I think we're just going to go for game. This is sad at this point. Alright, 9 spell counter, Dark Red Enchanter. Jesus Christ. This deck is going to work. We're going to have a lot of fun. New high score bonus. We've never had 11 spell counters before. Isn't there a challenge for that? Hold up. Like, I know we really stopped caring about challenges a long time ago, but, you know, there's some freaks out there that can't help themselves. Something to do with spell counters. Spell counters. 15 tokens, 5 of those. Yeah, that's actually a possibility with this deck. An attack duel with both of us using cards, it's super possible. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alvaro, Ait, Hero, Enzo, Hide, George. I should really do a single duel because my deck only seems to be working because my partner is so good. Fuck you, Pablo. Serena is really hard. I don't really want to fight Serena. Wow, no one here is easy. There's a lot of people here and none of them are easy. I want to lose to Serena. And again, do I really have a choice? Oh, wait, Tanya! Hey! My old partner. I'm going to make you my husband. Maybe one day. Not today. Alright, let's go ahead and let's use Rock. Rock is good. Tanya, my old partner, you're finally on the overworld, which is crazy to see. This will only be our second duel with Tanya. We've only dueled her once before in a story mission. Interesting. Okay. I'll summon this because other than Paladin, she can't beat it. And if she does beat it, then I can use Brain Control or Monster Reborn to get out my boss. Adorable. Yeah, okay. I don't see myself heavy storming unless I really want the counter. Although she does run quick play spells. I remember you. I know you all too well, my sweets. We're going to go ahead and normal summon. It would be nice to get a little burn, but that's not really what the deck matters. Like, we can do burn if we feel like it. That's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for building spell counters. So, let's not let her quick play spells ruin me. Let's hope this is not one of her 2 warrior ladies. Ooh, you're not going to be able to steal anything. You paid 15 to take a peek at the peak deck. Dark Red Enchanter. Let's go. That's 1 spell. For every spell, you buff me up by, what, 400 points? 300 points. That's still good. Oh, that'll be painful. Alright, well, like I said, you're mostly quick play spells. I'm going to use this ahead of time to see if you had one. I was right. I was super right. You just buffed my monster. I really appreciate that. Cooper, what do you mean by your monster? See, that's the fun part. She had Mirror Force on her first. Why is everyone having Mirror Force? And thank God I have the cards to stop it. I'm going to use Dark Red Enchanter. or Rapid Fire Magician, sorry, Dark Red Enchanter, Amazona Swordswoman, and Witch's Apprentice. This deck is busted. Even in a single duel, this deck is absolutely... You buffed my monster. I appreciate that. And speaking of buffing monsters, like, not only am I doing that much damage, but I'm also just going to summon this. And 4,600 attack on our Enchanter. And we're doing this by turn 5, mind you, in a single duel. This is a single duel. Do you understand what is happening to you? I'm going to bully you. Do you understand what is happening? On turn 5. Oh, we're going to have fun. We're going to have some real fun today. Thank you. All right, well, that was enlightening. This is going to be a good time. Yep, I passed the test of defeating Tanya and getting married. That's always nice. All right, guys. I'll be seeing you next time. Next episode, we're going to continue to enjoy the Dark Enchanter deck. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.